Guys, I've been dreading it, but today we are finally going to drill and tap my TDI's head to fit these Time-Serts. In my last upload, I showed you guys how I actually had glow plugs get stuck in the head, but the main glow plug I had an issue with stripped out completely in the head, and we got these Time-Serts off Amazon for like 14 bucks. Instead of having to buy a kit for like 160, the only thing it's missing is the inserting tool, but we'll just use the same thread or a glow plug to actually fulfill and thread it into the head. But first, we actually have to drill this out. And before I commit to drilling out the head, I want to note that there's two different thread insert sizes. This thread insert size is actually the perfect length for the glow plug, which is great. This kit did not come with the drill bit, so I researched what size drill bit to get, and it said an 11 millimeters. So I've got a cutting board here, and we're actually going to test and tap to make sure that this works perfectly with this glow plug. So we're gonna drill this hole, and then we're gonna insert this tap. I actually just wanted to point out before I inserted this tap that this thing is covered in metal shavings straight out the box. So you could tell that this is really a $14 kit. But I'm putting in a drill because we're going into plastic and this is just gonna be easier. We're gonna tap it real quick. Super fine thread. It's M12 1.0. And then I get one of these taps. Beautiful. And I'm gonna insert this. Thread engagement is good. Glow plug in. Oh, like a dream. I'm a little bit nervous because this is actually on like a perfect angle, and the end of the glow plug, it's actually gonna sit on the seat, and this is what does all the sealing. So if it's a little bit off, this isn't gonna seal right, and then we're gonna experience carbon buildup, and then these are really gonna get stuck in the head. So I've got to drill this on the perfect angle and get no metal shavings in there. Threads are actually only about a ½ inch deep. So in order to ensure that I get no metal shavings in the head, I'm just gonna shove a paper towel down into the hole. And let's say it gets stuck in there, right where it's at. I'm not gonna get any metal shavings down in there, and I could just apply some heat and melt the paper towel out of there. So drill the hole, vacuum out all of the shreds. If I can't pull that out, I'm gonna take a torch and melt them out of there. I'm ready to commit to drilling this thing out. Got my depth marked out with some blue painter's tape. I can go deeper if I want, but I'm not going to. And then I got a little bit of grease on there to help catch any of the shavings. Genuinely, I'm not nervous. If I mess this up, it's good content, and let's start drilling. I wound up drilling the hole about a ½ inch deeper than I was originally going to, because I decided I'm going to use the deeper Time-Sert, and we're going to be able to utilize more threads, because that normal one stops right about there on the head. But since this glow plug goes way deeper down, it wasn't even going to utilize more than like 3 of the threads, because the threads actually kind of like go all the way through, guide it, and then only uses a couple. So I wanted to use something that I can actually use almost all the threads to gain more strength. And it sounds like a mouthful, but this actually might be stronger than the OEM threads. I've also decided I'm gonna be taking off this countersink because I don't have the countersink bore tool, and I don't really need it because as long as this stops on the bottom, I'll be fine. Now that I've got the countersunk head removed from this Time-Sert, I'm able to place it into the head, but first I actually have to add threads to the head. So let's go add those threads. Time for the big moment. I got an 8mm triple square, inverted triple square, which that goes right into. I'm gonna feed this some grease, and we're gonna start tapping. Oh yeah, that's eating in there like butter. Oh my. Dude, that's going right in. I could use my impact if I wanted to, which sounds crazy, but I'm not gonna do it. This is pretty serious stuff. I'm not even backfeeding any of the metal. It's just cutting through like it's not even there, honestly. I'm gonna take it all the way to the bottom. Best. And this is the exact reason I wanted to cover my tap in grease. There's also so many metal shavings in there, but everything's sticking together. So let's get the vacuum in there and clean that all out. I just stuck this grease covered screwdriver in there and I pulled out all of this. It's a bit unfortunate, but I don't have an air compressor at the moment. So I'm kind of resorting to this. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to get those threads completely cleared out one way or another. So this is step one. I'm super stoked about this, guys. Threads look absolutely amazing. A couple more passes with random pieces of paper towel to get all the grease and little shavings out of there. My method is pretty simple. I just stick this in there, spin it a couple times, remove it. And as you can see, there's almost nothing on there. And then we're gonna degrease it. Before I degrease it, I just wanna show you guys this hole. It is looking. There you go. You could just barely see it on that angle, but those threads are so fine. Oh, dude, I'm excited for this. To degrease it, we're just gonna get some brake parts cleaner, put that in the hole. Same method, different style. Spin it up, make sure all those threads are degreased. And after 3 rounds of that, hopefully when this comes out, this is the last one, it's gonna have nothing on it. So let's see. Oh yeah, no, we're good. We're about to freaking send that Time-Sert in there. Now that I'm ready to install the Time-Sert, I have to build a Time-Sert install tool. So we're coming back over to this glow plug and we're gonna squash like 4 of the threads. And then once those threads are squashed, we'll be able to install that, install it into the head, and then recover this and leave that Time-Sert in the head, or at least that's the hopes. We've got it in the vise. And I'm gonna make it super tight to destroy the threads, and then I'm gonna use my hammer to hammer it. And that should do it. That really should do it. Just like I had hoped, it actually just threaded right on there and it got snug. And now we're gonna go install this in the head, but first we have to add some thread lock on there. The idea of adding the thread locker is pretty much just to keep it from wanting to back out in the future, basically to ever come out. Now I'm ready to throw it back into the head. And I did leave that paper towel in there so that if anything drips, we'll be fine. Hopefully this threads right in. There we go, it's threading right in. That is a beautiful sight, I'm not gonna lie. And then I don't know how deep into the head this is gonna go, but pretty much when it stops, I'm just hoping that the glow plug threads out. Whew. A little bit nerve-wracking, but I got it completely in there, so let's wipe away all of this. As you guys can see, we got a successful Time-Sert in that hole. And we've got threads to spare, which is really cool, because if this ever backs out, it'll just back out. We put a new one in. Should have bought the real kit, but for 17 bucks, I was doing one of these, and I feel really good about it. It's going to lock right in place once that dries up. All right, sweet. I call that a repair. It's all dried up. All I really have to do now is just wait like 24 hours or 48 hours, put a glow plug in. To keep it real with you, I'm just gonna leave that as it is. I'm not gonna take the paper towel out yet. I'm not gonna put a glow plug in. It's probably gonna sit for like another 2 weeks. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to get that paper towel out, let me know. Should I just burn it out? I don't really know, but that thread hole is perfect. It's straight and it looks awesome. And I'm just gonna call it a successful repair. And we're gonna end the video here. Quick, simple little video. I'm trying to get back into the YouTube format. I'm trying to get off of the short form. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I should change in the future. And just know that like the projects are gonna get bigger, but I wanted it to basically just figure out how I like filming YouTube videos. So let me know what you guys think. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you enjoyed today's video, like the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.